What's going on YouTube? So it's Martin
and Christina
from
and Finn.
The Historic Gold, back at you with another video. Sorry we missed yesterday. If you guys have been keeping up on us daily, we did miss/skip Tuesday last week, or this week.
We've been so busy. It's not an excuse, but we really are sorry, guys.
We just couldn't think of anything to film that would have been interesting / just not like a waste of time almost. Yeah, so enough of that. We'll cut this intro and we'll be right back with our top 10 cheapest, most affordable YouTube items to get.
Yes.
Now that you guys are back from that intro, if you're new here, her name is Christina, this is Finn Man, I'm Martin. We're a reselling couple. We've been documenting it all. We've been going to the bins, going to thrift stores, getting stuff from other people, and just really selling it and doing what we've been doing for almost 2 years now. And today's video is a little different. There's not going to be any reselling involved. We're actually going to be talking about YouTube and what we do to make our YouTube videos and everything that we use that is necessary / not the most expensive things. So
yeah, we wanted to make a list of things that we wish we would have known when we started off.
Yeah.
Because when you see, if you've ever seen some of our first videos, like the lighting's not great. Not saying that your editing wasn't good, but like editing has stepped up in facts of like overlays and things like that.
I'm able to keep footage now with a drive, and
yes,
we're kind of breaking into the list, but
you guys will see what we mean.
I guess just go right down the list.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna go over the list and then we'll explain what we mean on the list.
I got it right here on my phone. So number 1 is we use tripods.
Yes. Number 2 are memory cards for cameras.
Number 3 is lighting.
Number 4 is cameras, most important.
Number 5 is camera accessories. We'll get into that one.
Number 6 is a built-in microphone, because we do not use a real microphone here.
You don't really need an external mic. The camera microphone works just fine if you can really control your...
We're not going...
Yeah, I guess we're going into that one too much. Editing software.
An office space for number 8.
Google Drive or any hard drive.
Yes, anything to store extra space or extra footage. And number 10 are backdrop or prop items.
Yes, and then we actually have a bonus, number 11, that we're gonna save till the end.
Yes.
No, we're not like that. It's YouTube playlist for free music.
Should have saved it till the end.
I don't like saving it to the end. People in YouTube videos that do that, it's like, just tell it.
We'll go over all of these 11 items for you and kind of break into what we spent for our items, our brand of items, and why we think it helps us out. So number 1 on the list is tripod. So we actually use a Joby tripod, and it's a little more on the expensive end. There's a couple more cheaper ones you can get, but for the versatility and the flexibility that this one has, it's actually the cheapest in the market for it. So that's why it made number 1 to the list. It's the number 1 thing we use all the time. We're always using it. It's used for all of our B-roll, all of our filming, handheld, everything. So super nice Joby tripod. It's super easy to wrap around, like if we're outside filming, like if there's a table or something, we can just set it there and leave it and basically just go walk away and use it to secure our camera.
Number 2 on the list we have is a memory card. So obviously with the memory card you need that for filming, unless you're going to be using filming on your phone, but we'll get into that. A memory card is very helpful because you can swap it in between cameras, and like you can put your clips right onto your camera pretty easily from just downloading right onto the memory card, so there's no like Wi-Fi needed and stuff like that. So super handy and super nice.
Yeah, I think we paid maybe $20 for each of the memory cards.
It is
honestly, it's better to pay up for the bigger like space, just because you'll run out so easily, especially if you're vlogging or anything like that.
So next on the list is lights. We actually use umbrella lights for filming. We just got these nice umbrella lights. They're Kashawi from Amazon. They're not too expensive. They're only like 30 to 40 bucks. You get 2 of them in a pack. So super affordable, super useful, and they come with white ones and black ones, so you can actually swap out if whichever is better, more necessary. So we always just use the white ones.
Yeah, we use white ones for filming, and we use the reflector ones for taking pictures, because it just gets more lighting for the picture. So next on the list is a camera. We use a Canon G7X. It's very nice. It's got the flip up monitor so we can see ourselves, and it's really just like user friendly. There's nothing too crazy about it. I wish it honestly zoomed in a little more and quicker, but that's just me. But we also use our phones and a GoPro because it really doesn't matter what camera you do film on. As long as you film something and put it together and put it on YouTube, people can watch it, then it's a video. So you don't have to worry about like super good quality and everything. In my eyes, when it comes to YouTube videos, it's more about what's actually the content of the video rather than the quality of the video. So that's something you can keep in mind if you can't afford a nice good camera or like a GoPro or anything like that, and you have to just use your phone. It's still very useful and it's very helpful.
And I think we paid $800 or somewhere around that, I think, for the Canon camera, but we also purchased it when the Mark II was brand new. So I think they have a third version of this camera now, so I think this Mark II is worth around $200 right now, so you could find something around there. And then the GoPro, I believe, was around $500. I'm not sure.
It was like $600 or $500.
Yeah, so even so, like he was saying, if you don't have the money to dish out on a camera right now, your phone camera quality is one of the best that you could really like compare to right now. So you don't have to spend the money on the big camera or a GoPro or anything to make your videos look good. You can do it with your iPhone camera or Android.
So number 5 on the list is camera accessories. I use these with the GoPro ones a lot, so I'll put a couple clips up. They're kind of self-explanatory, just little things to just add on your camera or to like help you with like tripods and stuff and propping up. So that's just a really nice one. This is the GoPro starter kit or like accessory kit. It's like 20 bucks on Amazon. It's super useful, super helpful.
Super helpful for when you want different angles of shots and everything. It gives little props for you to set stuff on or like attach to different tripods. So it's just really helpful when you want things to get just a different angle of stuff.
Number 6 is the built-in microphone on the camera. So all 3 of our cameras, GoPro, Canon, and iPhone, we just use the built-in microphone. We don't have any external microphones, and I know that's not really like item to get because we're saying don't get a microphone, but you don't really need an external microphone if you can really narrow down and sit in a spot that has not a lot of noise, or if you're outside and it's just kind of like a calm day or stuff, like not heavy traffic around, then you really don't need a an external microphone. They are nice. I have used them. We do use them sometimes, not for our videos but for other things, and they're super nice. But for our videos, we want to keep them as easy and simple as possible for us, and just using the built-in mic is just so nice, and it's just very easy.
Super helpful, especially, I don't know, I would hate to have like a little microphone pack on me, honestly, like if we were out at the bins or anything. So like I'd much rather use our built-in microphone than have something on me.
Number 7 on the list is editing softwares. So there's a ton of editing softwares actually out there. You don't have to really get one that you're gonna pay for. Like I use Premiere Pro, and I'm gonna be biased. It's very good and it's very awesome, but it's very expensive. It's about 20 bucks a month for the subscription base. So if you can't afford that, then there's a bunch of free ones out there, and I'm not 100% sure of the list, but I know iMovie is free, and I used to use iMovie, and that one's a really nice one. You can do a decent amount of stuff in that editing software. So if you need a software, check out iMovie if you can, because there's just really, it's user friendly and you can do the most what you can do in a free software.
Yeah, you should really shop around too. Like start with iMovie, but then shop around to see if there are other free ones similar to iMovie that's maybe more user friendly for you. But we stick with Adobe Premiere and Photoshop just because we're blessed enough to be able to use them. So we really are blessed to be able to use those two softwares, but they also are very intimidating. They're like the Cadillac of things.
Hard to learn.
Yeah, if you don't really know them, we don't always suggest or wouldn't suggest starting off with them just because of how difficult it can be. But if it is something you want, like do some courses, classes, just look up how to really use them, because it is the really like Cadillac of editing. So if it is something you want to do, definitely do some research on it to see, or even just start off smaller and then work your way towards it.
In my case, it took me about 2 to 3 months of everyday use on Premiere Pro to really get a grasp of what I was doing. And even then, I feel like at my 6 month to like year mark is when I really was like, wow, okay, I understand this editing, like understand it now. So just take time, be consistent with it every day, just do a little bit of something every day, try to learn something new on the software every day, and it'll help you tremendously.
Yeah, like for example, I don't even know where to even begin.
She never edits. I'm the editor.
I don't need to edit, so it's okay.
So number 8 on the list is actually office space. So we use our living room as our office space. We've been upstairs in this like second room that we have as an office space. You don't have to have an office, as I'm doing parentheses on office every time, but it's just like somewhere where you can sit and film your videos every time almost. So you guys are used to seeing us sit in this room with these walls behind us and just be like this. So this is our office space. Sometimes we're facing that wall, sometimes we're facing this wall. But for the most part, we make like 5 to 10 videos in the same spot, and that's like our office spot. So it's nice to have, because if you want to sit down and really just talk to the camera, you have a spot. You don't have to like find a spot on the couch or be on your bed or something or go outside. And if you have a nice designated spot, it feels more like, all right, let's go film and then be done with filming and get into the next thing.
It's very helpful, I guess, just to have a little area that you can really just like kind of clear your mind and be like, okay, this is where I'm going to go film. So yes, office space is like used loosely, but we have a desk here, we have chairs, we have writing stuff, we keep our computers here sometimes, so it really is just like our little office space for work. And it is important to try to keep yourselves like organized in that sense. So like we have a completely separate shipping room for where I do all of my shipping, and so we need to have a completely separate like YouTube desk area for where we need to do our YouTube work. So it is just helpful to get yourself into that mindset of filming.
Number 9 on the list is a Google Drive or any type of hardware or like external hard drive, because for a while I was not saving any of my footage and I was just deleting it as I went, and it really bummed me out. I didn't want to delete all my footage, but I knew I had no way to save them if the memory card got full. But now we got the Google Drive, which is, I pay $2 a month for 2 terabytes. I think it's like $1 per terabyte.
Sorry.
It's what?
It's $9.99 a month.
We pay $9.99 a month?
Yeah.
Alright, so we pay $9.99 a month. But that's not bad. That's still pretty cheap to be able to have 2 terabytes of space, and I can just load it up with any of the stuff I want, all the footage, all the intros, anything that I make, all my finished videos. It's so nice to just have that portfolio. It makes me feel like I'm just organized in a way, because it's like, oh well, if I want to go back and see the video we made 5 months ago, I could find it not through YouTube but through my portfolio.
Yes, and it's really helpful, like he was saying, like for being able to want to store your own videos, but also if you ever like edit a video and say you move all the clips or something and accidentally do something where you need to re-edit this video and you deleted everything, so then you're not just like out of luck if something happens and you need to find those clips again, because we've been in situations where we've accidentally deleted all of our footage and something happens on the video that's edited and we lose it all.
It happened to me last week. Deleted all my footage, video wasn't done, I had to restart.
Also, sorry guys if I'm slowly turning more and more into like mush this episode.
Sneeze attacks every like 5 minutes.
Allergies are at a peak right now, so.
And so the number 10 on our list, the last thing, is a backdrop / props. So we used to use backdrops. We used to have a white curtain actually behind us, and that was like 6 months into YouTube and all that, but it was nice. We didn't want to have the messy background, but now it's just like we said earlier in the video, we like to keep it easy on us to film, so we just sit here, the backdrops, whatever. But we also, props is a big thing. If you do know, we brought in Bert, this little hippo, this bouncy hippo, and that was a prop that we brought into our videos and that we engaged with you guys, and you guys loved it. And it was just really fun to do. And like, I don't know if you have a channel, if you're starting a channel, but if you have props or something, like, it's just more fun to put that in and engage people, because it makes them know that, oh yeah, you like things and you're not just a YouTuber making video. Yeah, like you have a life, you know? Like, we bring in our dog all the time. He was in the first half of the video because we love our dog. We like to show him off. You guys love our dog too, so it just makes sense. So props are like a big thing. Yeah,
I think props are really helpful. They're playful. They add just a little bit something else
like
to talk about. Yeah, it brings out our personality. Like, and I think really like backgrounds for us, like, are overrated. I feel like if you guys saw us sitting behind like a white clean background every time, you'd be like, whoa, who are these people? You know, like it's just us to have like our house in the open, you know, and like not that that makes it a bad thing, it's just literally who we are as YouTubers, you know, so like you really have to figure it out. And the back shot of this gives us like depth, so we stick out a little bit more, and we just like that kind of look, so you really just have to play around with it, like what props you want. Like you could do a more strict background, I guess, like a real background.
Like a gray background, or like Reezy Resell, he's got a big logo of his right behind him, like
exactly, that's what I mean, like put something on that plain background and then make it stand out a little bit more, whereas if we were to put something in here, it'd kind of just fall into the like wayside.
We used to have a pig board full of fan mail that we've got, which we really appreciate from anybody who's ever sent us anything. We used to have that as our backdrop, but it just got a little too messy, and it just looked too
many people started sending us stuff.
Yeah, so now we have it over there to appreciate and to really look at, but that was the video. Oh yeah, we said a bonus, number 11. Oh wait, no, you guys knew it. It was YouTube playlist for music. So with that is Creator Studio has the YouTube library, I think it's called. I'll be putting B-roll so you guys can see where to get to it and all that. It's a gem. But yeah, it's really awesome. There's free music in there that you can use, non-copyright, so you can just put in your videos. There are some where you'll see this little like guy standing next to the song, and I'll be putting a picture up so you guys can see. Those ones you have to put in the description of this little paragraph type thing that they give you for the copyright claim, so you don't get one. So you just gotta be on the lookout for that. If you see this little guy, then you just know, oh, I gotta put this song's like description in my description, or you just skip that song. That's what I do.
Music, or the YouTube music library, has seriously helped out Martin since day one. Just
sound
because,
effects.
Yeah, like sound effects, sounds, anything like you could virtually find on there, and it's incredible, and you don't have to pay anything for it, which is a big thing because sound effects really make videos more like cinematic and engaging, and so like that's something that Martin really likes to do, and so
liked to do. I'm lazy now. I haven't been doing it at all. Sorry, guys.
It's okay. But it was something that he was able to access in the very early beginning stages of YouTube with not much knowledge, and was still a very, very resourceful piece of information.
Oh man, if you go and watch some of my earlier videos, anytime I said something and put it on the screen, I had a punch that would like punch on the screen. Oh, the cringe. It would be like $20 and it'd be like, I don't, it's hard to explain.
Like we went up
I'll do
punch,
it. You ready?
Okay, fine.
$20, $30, $50. So that's how it used to be. But that was our video. We hope you guys enjoyed. That was our top 11 YouTube equipment that we film with, sort of on a budget end, but not too much because some of the things are expensive, but it's okay, guys.
It's just a hodgepodge mix of all of our stuff that we like to use. So
we hope you guys enjoyed. Smash that like button if you like this video. Leave a comment down below what your favorite type of video is, or if you have any video ideas, or what your favorite part of this video was, or if there's any things on this list that you use. I always ramble at the end. We love you guys. Peace. Go crush it.